4.4, convert linear equations from standard form. So standard form, a linear equation of the form ax plus by plus c equals 0. Okay, and a linear equation can be represented in different ways. To write a linear equation in, and then we'll do slope y-intercept form, which is much more useful. All we'd have to do is rearrange the standard form into the equation y equals mx plus b. In other words, we're isolating for y. Okay, example 1, rearrange each equation into slope y-intercept form, and then we're going to identify the slope in the y-intercept. Okay, so let's leave the y on this side, and let's move the 4x over. So negative 4x on both sides. Those cancel. And this negative 1, we're going to plus 1 on both sides. So y equals negative 4x plus 1. This is in slope y-intercept form. So the slope is negative 4, and the y-intercept is 1. We'll box that. Okay, b, let's leave the y on this side. 3x, we're going to subtract 3x from both sides. And negative y, we're going to add y. Or sorry, negative 5, we're going to add 5 to both sides. So I get y equals negative 3x plus 5. Okay, so the slope is negative 3, and the y-intercept is 5. Okay, C, same idea. Let's leave the negative y on this side. Negative 2x, we're going to add 2x on both sides. And plus 5, we're going to subtract 5 on both sides. Okay, so we're left with negative y equals 2x minus 5. So here's the kicker here. This is not y equals form, this is negative y equals. So we're going to divide out every single term by negative 1. And you get y equals negative 2x plus 5. Okay, the slope is negative 2, and the y-intercept is 5. Okay, example 2, rewrite each equation in slope y-intercept form, and then state the slope and the y-intercept. So these ones, same question, they're just getting a little bit more difficult. So in A, let's leave the 3y on the left-hand side, and let's move everything else over. So 6x, we're going to subtract 6x, and minus 9, we're going to add 9. So we have 3y equals negative 6x plus 9. So the 3 and the y are multiplied. We're going to divide each and every term by 3. Okay, so we get negative 2x plus 3. That's our equation of our line in slope y-intercept form. And we have negative 2 as the y-intercept and negative 2 as the slope, 3 is the y-intercept. Okay, B, we have 2x plus 5y minus 10 equals 0. So we have 2x, let's subtract 2x from each side. Right, we're leaving the 5y on this side. And the plus 10, we're going to add 10 to both sides. So bring down the 5y, and we have negative 2x plus 10. Divide each and every term by this 5. We get y equals negative 2x over 5, and then 10 over 5 is 2. So our slope this time is a fraction. It's negative 2 over 5, and our y-intercept is 2. Okay, and C, 6x minus 2y plus 8. So we're going to leave the negative 2y on the left-hand side, and we're going to move everything else over. So 6x, we're going to minus 6x, and 8, we're going to subtract 8. So we get negative 2y equals negative 6x minus 8. Now we're going to divide each and every term by -2, right, to get the y all by itself. So we get y equals -6 over -2 is just 3, so 3x. -8 over -2 is +4. So slope is 3, y-intercept is 4. Example 3. Tickets for a theater are $2 for an adult and $1 for a child. Okay, the total revenue is this equation right here. So we have 2x plus y equals r. Okay, where x represents the number of adult tickets and y represents the number of children's tickets sold. The theater company wants to bring a revenue of $750 for each of the next 3 shows. Okay, the number of adult tickets sold is going to be 200, 225, and 175. Okay, those are our 3 situations. So first what we're going to do is we're going to write the revenue equation in slope y-intercept form. So if this is our revenue equation, I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides to get the y by itself. And we have y equals -2x plus r being the revenue. Okay? Now, we have 3 situations here. So we know the number of adult tickets sold. We want to find out the number of children's tickets sold, which is y. So y equals -2 times 200 plus, and then the revenue that they want is $750. That's going to be one situation. Now y equals -2 times 225 plus 750. That's going to be the second situation. And y equals -2, 175 plus 750. That's going to be the third situation. So these 3 situations are all revenue of 750, but one is selling 200 adult tickets, one is selling 225 adult tickets, and one is selling 175 adult tickets. Okay, if you put this all into your calculator, this would be like -400 plus 750. Okay, and I get 350 children's tickets. Okay, -2 times 225 is -450 plus 750. So I get 300 children's tickets. Okay, and -2 times 175 is 350, -350 plus 750, which gives us 400 children's tickets. Example 4, the line ax minus 2y plus 4 equals 0 goes through this point, 1, 3. Find the value of a. Okay, so we're going to see lots of questions like this in the course. So 1, 3 gives us an x and a y coordinate. So let's just bring this down, ax minus 2y plus 4 equals 0. And let's substitute in 1 for the x, and then 3 for the y. So bring down the -2 times 3 plus 4 equals 0. Okay, so a times 1 is just a, -2 times 3 is -6, plus 4 equals 0. So -6 plus 4 is -2. And then we would have to solve for a, so add 2 to both sides, and we get a equals 2. Okay, the question says find the value of a equals 2.